Hello, people. Just like to confirm with you, um, let's clarify and clear up a lot of stuff on this internet because at the end of the day, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be addressed um, completely. Now, yeah, I agree. There's a lot of videos out there of me saying bizarre things, right? And I agree. The playroom days. I was only 15 years old. I was a child myself because I got ADHD and Asperger's and autism, and I said things unrealizing what I was saying, and I totally agree. I was having a laugh, joking about and stuff because I was a young lad. Right? Let's just confirm that. Uh, even though I'm 30 odd years old, I am not 30. I'm like I'm younger than that. It's because my mind, my brain, one side of my brain doesn't work properly. Yeah, that's why I've got to take medication. It's called a behaviour problem. Okay, just confirm that with you. So what you see me saying, right, is bizarre to you and out of order, but to me it's normal. I think what I was saying was, normal. I don't see any thing in wrong in that. But let's clarify one thing. If I was if if I was such a nonce like you guys are saying, right? Number one, I've never touched kids, like genuine truth. Never thought of doing anything like that in my life because I don't intend to do anything like that because it's disgusting. That was when it was in my younger days. Boys will be boys. You fuck's sake, man. Boys are more filthier than girls, to be honest with you, these day and ages. People say things on social media every single day more filthier than I will ever even think of saying. And just like to clarify with you, and I like to genuinely tell you this, you can do whatever you want with me because it really doesn't affect me, really, right? I'm just trying to explain something to you. There's one thing that I know about this community that is generally a paedophile ring on it, and I'll tell you, I might have said fucked up shit, yeah? But let me tell you something, I'm harmless, right? But what about Colin Ryse? He lives at 5 Valiant Close, PE 378FB, Norfolk, Swaffenham. That is actually generally got an album of Kaylee's kids and sticks them on a wall like a fucking posters. So yeah, I might have said some fucked up things, people, and I hold my hands up to it. Yeah, I totally agree. I will hold my hands up. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gutted and I apologize for what I've done, and I put my hands up and say sorry. I was a young child, right, when I said most of that stuff in the playroom days, but everybody's targeting me, but nobody is targeting Colin Ryse when he sat there a few weeks ago saying that he was going to steal Natalie Bible Bash's kids like a paedophile and rape them. Nobody is targeting him and sending letters to his location. And when he said that he was going to rape Prim and Lola, nobody's sending letters to his location. And when he said that he was going to go to a school and fucking do explicable things to children, and now he's on a charge for basically saying that. But yeah, it's okay for him to sit in the lobby last night, yeah, and criticize me for what I've said, yeah. But he forgets about what he said. He forgets about, and you guys do, to tell you the truth. Now, it does show me Intel community. Think about this logically. I know you hate me. I know that for a fact. You hate my guts for some odd reason. But when are you going to target Valley for what you've done? Oh, wait, you won't, will you? Because you want to pick on the vulnerable people that's got something wrong with them. You rather pick on me for no reason. I think it's disgusting how you guys there will pick on me, but you won't pick on nobody else on this internet. Is it because I'm upfront with you guys that I will challenge you and I will stand my grounds? Is that what it is? Yeah, like I said before, I've said some fucked up things. I'm not even going to deny it. I'm going to stick my hands up in the air and say, fair play. I was young, dumb, and full of cum, as they say. and I was basically saying some really bizarre things because I only realize when I get older. People with ADHD and autism don't realize what they're saying. They say things that gets themselves in trouble, like a normal human being with a normal brain wouldn't say the things that I said. But I've never harmed a child in my life. I've never been to prison. I've never been to court over anything because I've never touched a child. Everybody says every stupid things in life. Don't sit there and say that you've never shouted at a child. Don't you dare say you've never said something that you regret. You've all, on this community, have said some fucked up things. We have. We've done it. You've done some sick things yourself. What about when you send prostitutes to innocent people's houses that could have been basically fucking nonsense and that, and you've sent escorts and stuff like that, telling them to just walk in a house with children? Yeah, that's tram. Remember that tram when you did that? Oh yeah, and Shagger, while you was online too, and you were saying, yeah, you was laughing and actually having a conversation. We all witnessed it of you basically saying, putting fingers up kids and that, and you thought he was funny. And the time that Shagger, when you sat there and you basically laughed and Veli put up Mongo and Kaylee's kids on a wall. All jokes aside, people. Even though Veli had them photos of Kaylee's kids in an album and hats made and t-shirt made, yeah, and his next door neighbour came online and said to the community that they were scared to basically let a kid go outside with a bikini on because he was watching and recording them and taking photos. Let me ask you this question. How do we not know, yeah, that them photos that he's got of Kaylee's kids, that he hasn't masturbated or basically played with himself? Come on, Intel community, pick at me as much as you want. I hold my hands up and said, yeah, I said some fucked up shit, yeah? And I said some bizarre shit, yeah? But why are you not picking on him? Why is nobody basically putting putting out shit about him? Why is nobody about him being a racist, saying about Muslims and and coloured people that they should rape kids? see, you can sit there and as much as you want, and you can throw all these allegations to me while you say. I'll take full responsibility. And by the way, if I was such a nonce, why is it that Marion was watching me for 4.5 years before she actually got with me? And we was talking for a long time. If I was such a nonce, then Marion must be a nonce. Kaylee must be a nonce. Because I tell you something, right? Marion knew fair well everything about me. And now you're basically saying that I'm a nonce. Oh, wow. That's fucked up shit, that, innit? That's fucked up shit, that is, innit? Kaylee said some fucked up shit about, what was it, Valley's child wishing death on them, and they said they should be dead and that. Yeah, she regrets that, and I also regret what I said. Yeah, I do. I totally do say regret it. But, when you think about it logically, is anybody talking about Mongo's situation when he was with Kaylee and he was basically in the street taking photos of children, and then Kaylee got approached by the next door neighbour saying it happened? Nobody's talking about that. Is anybody talking about Natalie when she was live online saying that she was going to stab innocent kids? Is anybody talking about that and targeting them? No, I'll tell you why. It's because all you guys love the real nonsense. You love them. You won't pick on them. You pick on me. You will still completely sit there and you will continue to supply Valley with money and drink. And you, Fat Dan, when you was in a shower, live online in front of the community, and you was basically in a lobby with Mongo, and you was basically showing a young kid from America how to wash your balls and stuff. We all seen it, yeah? Oh, yeah, and when you and Mongo, Daniel Sullivan, was in the lobby and you was telling a child to put Smarties inside them and see them come out different colours. Yeah, that's even more sicker than I've ever said. And by the way, that video out there, people, I like to clarify something with you. That video out there about a 13 and a 12-year-old, if few people are intelligent enough and listen to it, the wordings of it is a 13 and a 12-year-old wants to suck my dick. I didn't say that I want to do anything to them. What that video said was, if I did say it or didn't say it, it doesn't really matter. There is nothing criminating about that actual video. I was only 15 years old in that video. Yeah, I was a child. So you can sit there as much as you want criticizing me. If I did say it, I can't remember if I did say it or not. Or if I even did say it, I was only 15 years old. I don't care what you people say. And by the way, listen to the wording of it. When a 15 and when a 12 and a 13-year-old wants to suck my dick. So if somebody else wants to do that at my age, what is wrong in that? There's nothing wrong in that at all. I was a young child at the time. And you people can criticize me as much as you want. You're always picking on me, the innocent person, that I said things when I was younger by mistake. I was dumb. I was stupid. I'm just saying, I know that video wasn't true about the 13 and 12-year-old because it was edited. I already know that. But I'm just trying to clarify with you, if I did say that, it's nothing wrong in saying that because I was a young child. You people are sick. You target me, yeah, and you make me look like the bad one, but I'm not. Everyone sits in a lobby with Ellie after all he's done online, and it's disgusting how you people can pick on me. That intel community, you need to start attacking Valley. You need to start attacking the real people that has basically done stuff too. So you can hate me as much as you want, intel community. You can do whatever you want. I don't care. It doesn't bother me no more. You don't affect me. What I'm making this video today is to clarify with you. We all say things in this world that we don't mean to say and regret it in the end. It's called growing up. It's called life lessons. But I tell you what, after everything Valley's done and said about kids, that he was going to rape them, do you know what? I'll tell you something. I might have done and said some fucked up shit in my life, right? But I've never, ever said anything like what he have said. Never in my life, people. I have never said that about children. But he has. He thinks he is done right. And how dare he comes back on the internet, right, after what he have said and done. I think that's fucking crazy. So now he's saying that he's joined the Five Guys in the Discord. Yeah, I wonder why. It's because there's multiple people have gone in there. I haven't, because I don't join that shit, and said that they're sharing children's porn in there. And there's a lot of people shocked about it. No wonder he wants to go back in there and basically join it. And that Daniel Sullivan, you speak so much shit, mate. You've been saying the same stuff. Why would your actual carers give a fuck if you've joined any fucking Discord at all? You know what I mean? You're such a gangster, Daniel Sullivan, yeah? You have to ask permission of your fucking social workers to do this and to do that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just sad, the bullshit that comes out your mouth. You ain't gonna do absolutely jack nothing, Daniel Sully. You've been saying the same thing for like years and years. You guys are pathetic. A lot of you are pathetic. Why didn't you pick on somebody that should be really picked on? Do you know I lived right down the road about 5-10 minutes? I found out there's a real life nonce living there. A paedophile has actually touched kids, and I've never done that in my life, and I never will. I might have said some fucked up shit. Yeah, I totally agree. And I've got punished for it. But I guarantee you I've never done anything like that. But he's living a life of glory, he is. But I've said one or a few things wrong, and I get targeted, and you're targeting me for no reason. It's because I'm an easy target, isn't it? I'm an easy target, but nobody is targeting Colin Ryse for what he said about Kaylee's kids and the things that he was going to do to him. And he's got an album there, and his next door neighbours confirmed that it was letters sent to all the actual neighbours before he actually moved in there. It's kind of fucked up, really, when you think about it, logically. You know what they say, all nonsense stick together. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. I'm just confirming to you people is, yeah, I've said some fucked up things. I regret it. I hold my hands up. Bygones be bygones. We live and say, you know, live with it for the rest of our lives. That's all I gotta say. And I regret the most of the things that I've said in my life. That's all I gotta say. But